Hi, my name is Trisha Dewey, and I am a mixed media artist. I live in North Texas, and this is my little home art studio. It's in one of our guest bedrooms, and here we go. This is a piece I did in a class, an ink class by Elizabeth Schwalkert in the Dallas area, and it's not finished. I don't know what to do with it, so it hangs over my door as a reminder for years. I need to do something with this. So that is a project that I will need to finish one of these days. So it is rather small. And when you come in, you'll see on the right, I have my rags, ink pads, sprays, spray inks, and I think that's an empty box over there in the top. So yay, I have some empty space. I have a little award from an art show, my television, because I'm totally addicted. And my good friend gave me this apron she had made. And this was almost an exact likeness of my husky that I had for 14 years. And sadly, she is no longer with us. In back of the door, I have my filming equipment, large rulers, and a trifold that you can get at Michael's for photography when I photograph stuff on my table. And then this is storage with extra textures, just extra paint, extra metallic finishes for metal and stuff like that. And then over here, that's some of my artwork there. That big piece was done digitally. And then I have, this is a dog toy. I don't even know why it's in here. I have a little clay bird that I made and some prints. And then this is storage for, I think soldering equipment. Yes, soldering equipment. And then this little storage container right here is for my encaustic wax supplies, my pots and stuff that I heat up. And in the corner, I don't know if you can see it right down there, is my little handy dandy fire extinguisher, just in case. When I work with hot wax, I do use a torch. So as you can see, I have a huge window and my wax brushes are over here because this is the side I usually do wax on when I do it. And then over there are other shaper tools and things of that nature. This is a table that I had made that is, it's got shelves and a drawer on each side. It actually comes apart into two pieces to get it in and out of the room. And I do have it covered with a piece of glass. I like working on glass. I find it's very easy to clean and I don't have too much trouble with it. I do cut on it. So eventually I have to get it replaced. But in 20 years, I've only replaced it twice, and once because the movers broke it. So that wasn't my fault. At the end of the table, I have a little bookcase. This holds books and magazines, and then some handmade books that I've made through the years. Something to make the room smell better. That's a little clay box that I keep scented oils in. My TV remotes, important stuff. And then on this side, I have, these are my oil sticks for wax. And I have a bunch of paper, cardstock, my clay tools. Anything that needs to be plugged in is usually over here. My hair dryer for jelly printing, which I really love. And this, I just put supplies in that I'm going to use. Stencils, stamps, whatnot. And those are other supplies that I keep around. And let's see. Over here, up here is a little shrine. Some things I've made, some things that my good friends have made, that we've traded art. And then all of these hold my paints, my inks, my acrylic inks, paints, black and white acrylic paint, clay, tape, whatever. This is all for wax supplies in here. And over here, I have polymer clay molds that I've made. Face molds, things of that nature. And some cheesecloth and a couple of empty drawers down on the bottom. Surprised, I have empty drawers. This is where I store my gel plates. I store them in these tins. These are the Tim Holtz tins. I store most of them that way. I have a few larger plates, like my 9x12, 12x14, and 12x12. Those don't fit in the tins. I like to use wood blocks, so I have quite a few of those. This drawer contains all of the stamps that I have had made throughout the years with some of my own designs on them. I use these all the time, and this is my second drawer. These are my figure stamps in here that I've made. And I'm sure you'll be seeing those in upcoming videos because I use them all the time. These are all my clay textures. And then down below, commercial stamps, because I do like commercial stamps. And then these are all of my stencils. Some are mine, some are commercial. I really like PM Artist Studio. I like Joggles. And basically, if they have a design that I like, that's what I'll use. And then moving over here, more stuff. My tools. This is some more of my artwork. And that is a mask that my friend and I had made of ourselves many years ago. They did a mold of our face and they made these out of plaster, and then we've painted them and put wax on them. It was a fun project. Here I have my foam stamps from various companies, Art Foamies, and PM Artist Studio. I have 3 drawers of those. And then I have some of these fun little stamps that I've made from that sticky back foam stuff. More of those. And some of those glue gun stencils. In this section, I have various cardstock. This is various projects that I've completed along the way that I haven't framed or done anything with, but they're just finished pieces. And sorry if you heard that. That was one of my dogs deciding to come visit. And then there's watercolor papers and papers in the bottom. And I have more things along here, embossing powders, oil paints, metal finishing pastes, gilding pastes from Art Alchemy. And then up here, I have rags, a clay conditioner. This is my little color swatch book that I keep of all of my paints that I get. I make a little swatch book out of them. That way, if I'm looking for colors, I don't have to run too far. These are some color cubes. I can't remember the artist name that made these, but I really do like them. These are some of my handmade journals that I do use quite a bit to hold notes and class stuff, experiments that I've done. I'm not really a journaler, so I don't really do the whole art journaling thing, but I use these for note-taking, experimentation, things along that nature. Over here, more tools, graphite, coffee. I don't know if that's baby powder or cornstarch, but it works the same. More coffee, more brushes, more little spongy things. And then over here is pens and pencils. And in here is some finished clay pieces that need to be made into jewelry or whatnot. And then right here are some scraps that I've pulled for the makers of mixed media artists, PM Art Studios Facebook page. They have a scrap swap, and these are a selection of my scraps for when I get that assignment for February. And then up here, next shelf, I have various fixatives, bowls. This is gloves and sandpaper. And then the rest of these are my brayers and my Barons. And the rest of this is more art supplies that go all the way up. And then that's my hot box at the very top for encaustic monotypes. So I've crammed a lot into this small little room. So as you can see, there's that view there. This window is probably the best lighting in the house. This is all natural light, but in the afternoon, I do get some southwest sun coming in here. So you have to be done, or you have to drop the blinds down. So you have to be done by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, and one last final note. It wouldn't be an art studio without my studio helpers. This little black lab right here, his name is Harley. And this is my princess, Freya. She's a 2.5-year-old husky, and he is a 7-year-old lab mix. We're not sure, he's a rescue. So what do you think, guys? You gonna help Mama today? Okay. So there you have it, my little art studio. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.